Yo, it's your boy Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you. And I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Yo, on some real shit, I haven't made 2 videos since we went on this magical Super Bowl run. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so much to talk about and there's just so much to cover. It's just getting out of hand. First of all, everybody make sure you are following me on Twitter. Because if it's not a video, then I'm talking about it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are my two major, my two major outlets, Twitter and, of course, the YouTube channel that you guys help get the numbers up and you guys help get me on a forefront. So, yeah, man, it's just been crazy today, man. First of all, I have to talk about the situation with Brent Celek, us releasing Brent Celek, the longest tenured player in Philadelphia, not even just the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? That really hurt me a little bit, man. That really hurt me because after this season, Brent Celek, I think he would have been #1 in franchise history for, I think his games played. He's in top 10 in a bunch of categories. I mean, he's a stand-up guy. I think Brent Celek is a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? As so is McNabb. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy to see Brent Celek go. And that leaves now, I mean, that freed up $4 or $5 million in cap space, but that leaves the hugest hole at tight end. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that we go after Bennett now. I mean, we got his brother on the D-line. He played with Alshon. It kind of makes sense, but I'm not too sure on that guy, man. I'm not too sure on that guy. You know what I'm saying? I think Howie Roseman actually gonna go after Jimmy Graham. That's what I think, man. Something telling me Howie gonna snatch Jimmy Graham, and I like how Howie playing on some real, man. On some real, I like how Howie playing because Howie is letting these dudes destroy themselves from within by holding on to Nick Foles. I'm gonna talk about that right now. So by us not budging on Nick Foles, now the Browns gotta go play with get Tyrod, who ain't a bad quarterback, but he ain't Nick Foles. You know what I'm saying? Now the Cardinals just got fleeced by Sam Bradford, 20 mil for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? They would definitely love to have Nick Foles before they go with Sam Bradford, who has had his run many a times and hasn't even won a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, then what happens? Denver got to go with Case Keenum, who just got dismantled by Nick Foles. You know what I'm saying? All these teams would have surely wanted to have Nick Foles first. You know what I'm saying? And then then this causes the Vikings to give Kirk Cousins one of the worst deals I've ever seen. You know, $86 million guaranteed. The whole contract is guaranteed to this guy, man. Blasphemous. The guy never won a playoff game. I'm actually going to miss Kirk Cousins being in division, getting bullied, making that mistake in the fourth quarter. Because in my opinion, Kirk Cousins, he's a stat padding bum, man. We ain't gonna talk about Kirk Cousins. He ain't in the division no more, or that's what's about to happen. And Vinny Curry's gone. Like I said, what happened, and I said Torrey Smith will be gone as well. I mean, we didn't announce the Vinny Curry's gone, but us getting Haloti Nada, however you pronounce it, who was a stud, that just solidifies it to me. I mean, we are so deep at defensive tackle, it don't even make no sense no more, man. It don't make no sense no more. Now I think we need to get that same versatility in the offensive line. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think we're going to force a lot of people to play a certain way on offense. They're not going to be able to run it. They're not going to be able to have much time to have these long plays develop. So I think we good at cornerback. Our corners know the ball come out quick. And we got one from the Panthers for Torrey. We know the ball come out quick. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to jump on that. That's how we get them picks and all that. We need to get Patrick Robinson back, though. We need to keep our core as together as possible with the way that our front four is going to be coming after cats. But, yeah, man, Sam Bradford fleeced. Sam Bradford really... Sam Bradford and Kirk Cousins, these dudes get away. These dudes should be arrested for robbing a damn bank or something, man. These dudes ain't do nothing, in my opinion, to earn the type of money that they getting. I mean, that's neither here nor there, but by Howie not budging with Foles, it's forcing these other guys' hands, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Howie got his neck on shit right now, and I really respect it, man. Imagine if he would have blew the trigger on Foles. Then this whole quarterback scenario would have been different. Everything would have been different. It would have affected the draft coming up. Everything would have been different. You know what I'm saying? Now the Jets looking at Teddy Bridgewater. Talk about desperation. They better off just going into the draft and getting something. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I had to make 2 videos today because things are constantly changing in the NFL right now, man. Constantly changing in the NFL. And we hold the keys. We hold the keys because we are the defending champions. You know what I'm saying? It's Bird Gang, it's Gang Green, everything I've been saying. You know what I'm saying? We are the defending champions. And a lot of people are in trouble, man, with this defensive line situation, man. A lot of people are in trouble, and we're freeing up cap space. I think how we gonna make a move. We restructured Lane, we freed up cap space. We didn't want to let Brent go, but the fact that we freed up that cap space, me and Howie about to bust his gun on something, and I think it may be Jimmy Graham. We got a hole at tight end. We lost Burton. We just had to release Celek. All we got is Ertz. He might bust his gun. He might bust his gun. I'm trying to tell you, he might do it. He might do it, and it has to be a tight end that we know can do everything that Burton and Ertz can do. It has to be a mixture. The only person I think of like that's a mixture would be Jimmy Graham. I don't know if Jimmy Graham could throw, but it would be Jimmy Graham. It would be Jimmy Graham, and you know what I mean. We freeing up the cap space to get it done, and I respect it. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. You know what I mean? We're in the best position. It is a good day to be an Eagles fan, man. It's a good day to be the Eagles fan. And if you haven't checked out my Twitter, once again, it is @Lord_Brunson. It be jumping, man. The Twitter be jumping. The YouTube be jumping. NFL just going crazy. It's just going fucking crazy. It's insane, dog. All the shit that's happening. And these quarterbacks getting moved and money getting spent. It's insane. It's insane. By us winning this Super Bowl that just passed, we have lit a fire under other organizations who haven't won a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? For the Vikings to kick out that bread, and the Vikings for some reason feel like they are on the doorstep. I don't see how they on the doorstep. I mean, if they would have kept Keenum, in my opinion, they would have been in a better position. But I don't know why the Vikings feel so highly about themselves. They need to go ahead and cut it. They need to go ahead and cut it. And it's very surprising to me that the Dallas Cowboys have not made a move at all. What the hell? They think they're on the doorstep of what they got? Come on, man. They didn't go after Sammy Watkins. They didn't go after the dude Hearns from Jags. It's just ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. RGM is heaven sent. RGM needs to retire in an Eagles position at some point. You know what I'm saying? He's the best GM in the league. He's the best GM in the league. And all these teams who are close. You know, the thing about Kirk Cousins is he would have to go see Aaron Rodgers twice a year. He ain't going to be able to win no shootout with Aaron Rodgers. I don't give a damn what you say. He ain't beat no Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? In a division game, it ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. Dude can't even win on Monday night. It's been documented. He never beat the Cowboys at home. That's like the biggest rival in sports. I don't give a damn where Kirk Cousins come. I know Kirk Cousins. Our defensive line will be historic this year. Mark my words, we will have a top 5 defensive line of all time this year. The numbers and the run stuffing and the QB pressures and QB hurries will be record-breaking this year. Mark my words on that. Plug me in, man. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you. Make sure you get up on the Twitter @Lord_Brunson. And I just feel great. You know what I'm saying? I feel great. Super Bowl 52. We won that. We did that. Fly Eagles fly, Bird Gang, Gang Green. Let's get this money, Howie.